Hello YouTube. So in this video we're going to talk about some e-bike laws, just some changes that have come about in the last few months here. All right, let's get into this. Okay, I'll put these new laws up here on the screen. These pertain to California, and basically what they're trying to do is limit the power of your e-bike by, limiting the motor wattage, which, we all know the workaround for that, but also how you control your e-bike. And to me, that causes some serious safety issues. Let me explain. So as far as limiting power, let me put it to you this way. Let's say you have a speed limit of about 70 miles an hour. So they go ahead and limit the horsepower of cars to 50 horsepower and even motorcycles to 25 horsepower because, they want you to stay within that speed limit. Can you imagine the safety issue that would cause? A semi's moving over and you're trying to move over. You can't because you're floored. You can't get out of the way. Well, it's the same situation with e-bikes. And, countless times I have used the power of this bike to get out of the way, to get myself out of a really bad situation. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of idiots out there texting and just not paying attention to what they're doing. So, the second thing they're trying to do, the second major thing anyway, is to outlaw the throttle. And basically that's just big government, going into your garage and telling you, no, you can't use that control for your e-bike. You can't use that kind of control. And, I'm not going to drag politics into this channel, but, I am happy to see some of the things that are going on, basically disassembling big government for that very reason. They have no business in your garage. They have no business telling you what controls you can use and not use for your own e-bike. And, it does cause a safety issue. And I'll give you an example of that. Let's say you're climbing a hill and your crank just happens to be in the wrong place. It's at the bottom stroke or in between, and you hit a bump or a rut. You can, normally you could grab the throttle and just give it a blurp and climb right over it, climb right over the obstacle. Otherwise you're going down. Now I will say there is some motor technology out there, that does help with that lets it run for a little longer to try to help. But I think for safety reasons, you should have some type of manual throttle on your bike just in case that situation arises. So, it's just my opinion, but I think we already have e-bike laws. I mean, all of these streets have posted speed limits, and those speed limits are what is determined to be safe for that particular stretch of roadway. And that goes for motorcycles, mopeds, cars, everything that's out there. So, why do you need extra laws? It doesn't matter how much power your e-bike has. You can have 12 million watts. It doesn't matter. I mean, you got Teslas out there with 1,000 horsepower running 9-second quarter miles. I mean, come on. Let me get around this corner here. So now there should be, obviously speed limits. That one thing they should add is something like this, on the bike path, because there are families, there are kids, there are dogs, there's animals, wild animals even on these bike paths. And I think they should do some kind of, set some kind of speed limit, I should say. And I'm thinking anywhere between 25 and 30 miles an hour should be fine for this type of thing. But everything else, I think the laws already exist. And so, and if they're worried about, exhibition of speed, the Saran guys come to mind. But, they're doing wheelies and stuff like that. We already have, we already have exhibition of speed. We already have reckless driving. Those are laws that are always in effect. So, like I said, I just don't think that you need anything extra. The only good thing I saw in here, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but under Moped, it does say that pedals will be required Actually, there's an exception to pedals, and that's if the vehicle is 100% electric. So I think that's really good news for the Chiron guys if you want to put some kind of a silver lining on it. But then you still got to go register the thing as a moped, and the licensing and everything, all the stuff that goes along with it. You know, then you got a situation like this, you know, where the bike path ends, coming around these corners, cars are going 45 miles an hour. Right here, is it safer for me to do 25 miles an hour in this turn right here where there's no bike lane? Or is it safer for me to just go the speed limit of the car? I mean, I'm going to say it's safer to go the speed limit. Alright guys, so those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.